Total.
And that was your best friend?
Yeah, he was.
How did they end up having sex and linking up?
When I got locked up, pillow talking, my baby mama, she got a stripper shape. She got like a Megan Thee Stallion type build, just being real true. My baby mama ain't ugly, you know, so I tell that to anybody, you know. I've been blessed by God to just have some attractive women in my life, and you know how it go. You get locked up while the dog's away or whatever, the cat gonna play or whatever they say.
What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got my man out here today, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing good today, King.
Okay, awesome. Doing good, man. Doing good. Thanks for asking. And so, how old are you?
37 years old.
All right, 37. And so, just to summarize, oh, by the way, are you homeless?
Yes, currently homeless. Just became homeless last night, matter of fact, but I've actually been dealing with homelessness off and on, you know, throughout my entire life.
Okay. Just became homeless last night. What happened?
I'm not a name dropper, so you know, for legal purposes, I won't mention this organization's name. But I was just affiliated with an organization that does nonprofit in the city of Atlanta. And long story short, a lot of my preferences, if y'all follow my drift, didn't align with theirs. The mission, I was down for the mission, but the preferences.
So be specific. My audience likes to get
be specific
and real. What preferences? What's going on?
My sexual preference. I'm a heterosexual male, and I don't have no disrespect for the LGBTQ community, but I was made in advance to become a homosexual, and because I declined that advance, I was kicked out of the house, and I was staying in a 5-bedroom mansion, which you can look on my Instagram page on I Am Thug Life. In HEZ, as in zebra _ real one, you'll see I'm not lying. But yeah, I got kicked out of the house because I didn't want to be homosexual. So that's when I became homeless last night. Spent the night at a warming shelter. Facts.
Okay, so let's unpack this. So you was living in a 5-bedroom, nice house. Okay. Who were you living there with?
Living there with the rest of the people who are affiliated in this organization with me.
How many people live there?
Currently, right now, about 8 people.
Okay. And was there any one particular person that ran the house, or?
It actually was. It was the CIC of the organization.
Okay. And so, who was it that wanted you to perform some type of homosexual act?
The CIC, and I'm gonna make this known too. There will be videos if he ain't already released them, see, because the knowledge I got, you know, I know this and y'all know this. People will have you around them in their organizations, no matter what it is, to either do one or two things. Have you around and really embrace you and love you, or they'll seize the opportunity, being opportunists.
Be specific. Are you saying that he wanted to have sex with you?
Yeah, facts. He wanted to, but like it was in the guise of like, this is what I'm saying. The organization had a cause. Follow my drill, brother. The organization had a cause for legal purposes. I will not name drop, and I can't say the organization, but I can explain the situation and what I'm saying. I could be sued if I release this organization's name. I could be sued.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, but yeah, it was a sexual advance made on me. I'm even in videos at the house with this guy who's homosexual because I'm a heterosexual man, and I embrace that, but I'm not ashamed or afraid to stand beside someone else and treat them like a human being.
Right, of course.
So you'll see me in the video with him. Yeah, with my shirt off. Anybody know me, I stay in Atlanta. There's plenty of gays around here. When I go jogging, my shirt is off. They ride by, they make their advances. Long story short, I stand on what I believe in. I believe in the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? So like, to me to be that way, I'm not knocking the LGBTQ community, but I believe in Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. You feel me?
Have you ever done any homosexual act?
Never done a homosexual act. You know what I'm saying? I've been offered money. There's been times where I slept right here in front of this building. Gateway, slept right here in front of this courthouse because I refused to be that way. Even last night, I walked all the way from Piedmont Park, where they decided to go take their lunch break. I walked from Piedmont Park all the way down here to Gateway just to catch the warming shelter. I was one of the first 5 people in line to catch it. Facts.
So, what was it? So you're saying the person that ran the house basically tried to make a sexual advance and then he kicked you out?
Yes, because this is what happened. We had business meetings. And when we have business meetings, we go over debriefings of how the money that we're making out here, because like again, it was a non-profit. So we're having debriefing meetings, right? But in the debriefing meetings, it kind of was weird to me, and this is what it dawned on me, what I was up against. I called one of the women in the House of Women. I said, excuse me, sister. Oh, he don't want to be called that. Or he don't want to be called a he want to be called a them or a they or a them or whatever pronouns.
So you didn't use the proper pronouns.
I didn't use, I guess, the proper pronouns.
Okay.
Truth be told, and you know, even then, when we was in the meeting, this is when I knew that a sexual advance was being made towards me. The person in charge was like, oh yeah, he's heterosexual for now. So, you know, it's kind of like when I'm like, oh, whoa, what the fuck did he just say? You know.
Okay, so let's put a pin in it right here. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Born in Huntsville, Alabama. Moved to Atlanta, Georgia when I was 17 and been here ever since. I'm 37.
Okay. So let's you know, so growing up, did you have both your mother and your father?
My father was killed by the mob when I was 2 months old because he slept with the headman's wife. My mom started doing crack cocaine, I want to say around that time or a little bit before that time. So I didn't meet my mom until I was like 19. And I met my mom actually down here in Atlanta, Georgia. No, I take that back. I met my mom in Huntsville one time. Then I moved to Atlanta and actually, you know, because this is where she was living. And I actually got a chance to stay with my mom when I was 19. And my sister over here on the west side of Atlanta, I stayed at Peyton Place Apartments, right across the street from H.E. Homes, behind the AutoZone,
yeah, I
back
know.
in 2004.
I'm familiar.
Yeah, you know,
okay, so I mean, so growing up, who did you grow up with?
Grew up in a foster home. And thank you for asking that, brother, because you reminded me. I cannot, you know, do this interview without mentioning Margaret Craighead Jasper from Huntsville, Alabama. She was the first black lady in Huntsville, Alabama, and Madison County to be licensed to be a foster parent. She's actually to this day fostered more children in Alabama than any other foster parent. So, you know, thank
like
God
a little bit
for
of
her.
Black History, man, during Black History Month.
Most definitely, that is. And to me, that's Black history, and I'm glad that you came, brother, to mention that. Look that up. My foster mom's name is Margaret Craighead Jasper. She's from Huntsville, Alabama. Google it. She's the first black lady. Google her name and her obituary. Her obituary, God rest her soul, tells her life. And my birthday is January the 27th. My foster mom got buried January the 28th. You'll notice that when you look at the obituary. Facts.
Okay. And so growing up, would you say that you had a normal childhood?
I'll say that growing up, I had a spiritually led childhood, a calling on my life. In short, just to say it, you know, my life is spiritual. My life is spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in foster care from the time I was 2 months till I was 19 when I was emancipated. And just, you know, telling you my story, going right into it, brother. Grew up staying with my foster mom until I was 11 when she got sick. And she got sick, so they sent me to this group home called the Harris Home. If anybody's familiar with Huntsville, Alabama, we have Alabama A&M, which is a prestigious historically black college. And then we also have Oakwood College, which is a world-renowned Seventh-day Adventist college. You know, people who are Seventh-day Adventists believe in going to church on Saturdays. Long story short, a lady by the name of Chelsea Harris, this is Black history, founded the Harris Home. That's the group home I went to when I was 11. Stayed there until I was 12. I ended up stabbing somebody. This is a fact. I stabbed somebody because they was messing with my brother. So I ended up getting locked up from the time I was 12 till I was 17, long story short. And like I told you all, came to Atlanta when I was 17 and been down here ever since. I can honestly tell y'all this. Along my journey in my life, by me not having my parents and my mom and them, kind of made me lean closer to God. And I started reading my Bible. You know, so that's why I say my life is spirit-filled, and I can honestly say this if I can't say nothing else. God is real. But when it pertains to homelessness, this is a homeless interview. I've also lived in New York. I was homeless in New York. I stayed at a place called the Main Chance on 33rd and Park. Stayed homeless for about a week, and God took me off the streets and allowed me to date this girl named Chloe Pauline Goodrum, who actually was signed to IMG. So, you know, again, my homelessness ties in with my spiritualness, you know, and the whole time what I'm telling you.
Let me ask you this. Do you have any kids?
I have 2 kids.
How old are they?
My daughter name is Goddess. She turned 3 August the 15th. She'll be 4 this year. And my son, he'll be 7 this year. His name is Christian.
2 different moms or the same mom?
Same baby mom. Only one baby mom. Ain't none of that baby mama drama. You feel me?
Okay. And so, were you guys in a relationship?
Most definitely. We was in a relationship, and then she ended up, it turned toxic. I'll tell you all that. Because
tell us what happened.
I'm about to tell y'all, when I got with her insecurities, men, we all know, if we do certain things to a woman, you can't put it on them. Point blank period, she was dick sprung. I ain't just beat the bush, my man. I know you want me to be raw, so I'm about to be raw. She got dick sprung, started watching me out the window 24/7. I go outside, she's sending her kids. Prior to this relationship, I had 0 kids. When I got with her, she had 4 kids. I knew it had something to do with sex because after I slept with her that first night, I tried to go outside. It's like your kids follow me everywhere I go. So long story short, that turned toxic, fighting, checking my phone, locking me
domestic
outside.
violence?
Domestic violence. It ended me up. I ended up going to prison. 2014 till now, which I was just released 2020. I take it back. I released in 2020. From 15 to 2020, I was probably on the streets 4 months. I was on the streets long enough to make my daughter, because she was pregnant with my son in 2015. When I went, she was already pregnant. I got out October 17, stayed out till December of 17, got locked up, sent to jail, got out of jail.
Why did you go back?
Domestic violence. Why'd I go back to her?
Well, no, so you went back to jail because of domestic violence?
Because of domestic violence.
So you guys was in a long-term relationship for the most part?
We stayed together 5 years, and out of those 5 years we was together, I was on the streets 4 months. I'm tripping. I was on the streets 4 months. I was locked up 5 years of our relationship. We got together January, February, March, April. We got together March of 2015. I got locked up in jail April of 15. This is a wild story, but it's true. And my baby mama, we co-parent right now. She'll tell you, I'm not lying. She stays in Atlanta. She's from Leland Valley. But from 15 to 2022, I was on the streets probably 4 months total. Facts. I went to Jackson, went to not Reedsville, but Rogers.
What was the worst thing that you got locked up for?
Domestic violence. I ended up doing 30 months on my first bid because I had already been sent to prison back in 2013 for first-degree forgery. I only did 90 days in Savannah or Garden City at Coastal State Prison back in 2000.
So that was for forgery, and you say you stabbed someone when you was 12.
Yeah.
Did that person die?
No, they didn't die, but they labeled me a menace to society, and I ended up staying locked up in juvenile. I got locked up in the 7th grade. I didn't get free until my 12th grade year.
Did you graduate?
Yes, I graduated. I had scholarships to Penn State, but I ended up losing my scholarships right quick to show you. Because I got hit with hot grease while I was asleep selling crack cocaine in Huntsville, Alabama. So that's why I bear my physical scars from. If you look closely at my eyes, my eyebrows and everything started growing back. That happened on Easter Sunday, 2004. Facts.
When's the last time you saw your kids?
Last time I saw my daughter, and this is truth, my daughter's face got burnt like 3 weeks ago, no lies. You see I got burns.
When's the last time you saw her?
This is what I'm telling you. I just saw my daughter like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. What about your son?
Same, because they live with the mother of my children. They live with her.
Okay. Did you see him like you went to the house?
Yeah, like I said, we co-parent. Our co-parenting healthy now is because when I got out of jail back in 2022, I told myself, 2020, I'm not going to keep going through this. You know, I had to walk up on her and my best friend and tell them to their face, my success would be my best revenge. I had to humble myself.
Your best friend, what does your best friend have to do with it?
That's who she got pregnant by.
Oh, so she's got another kid now.
Yeah, she got Junior. His name Chris. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, so hold on. So she's got a 7-year-old with you and a 3-year-old with you.
She got a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old with me. If you remember what I just told you, prior to me getting in a relationship with her, I had 0 kids. She had Vanessa by another guy. She had Ariana and Zaki and Jeremiah supposedly by the same guy at the time. Those are the only 4 kids in the house. Then my kid, Christian, then Goddess, and now you got little Chris. She had 7 kids total.
And that was your best friend?
Yeah, he was.
How did they end up having sex and linking up?
When I got locked up, pillow talking, my baby mama, she got a stripper shape. She got like a Megan Thee Stallion type build, just being real true. My baby mama ain't ugly, you know, so I tell that to anybody, you know. I've been blessed by God to just have some attractive women in my life, and you know how it go. You get locked up while the dog's away or whatever, the cat gonna play or whatever they say. You know, he sees the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? It showed that he had hidden hate for me, you feel me? Like, and I didn't know that.
Hidden motives at the very least.
Yeah, hidden motives for being around me, you know, just like a lot of my homies do, but it is what it is, you know. They got a kid together now, and like I told y'all,
are they in a relationship?
Not no more. This is the flip side of everything, where I could give any male or female hope. My baby mama ain't never apologized to nobody. You know, she called me crying just 3 or 4 days ago, no lie. Never heard her apologize in my life. She said thank you, and I told her you don't have to thank me, because at the end of the day, I was wrong for what I did. We both play a part. Something that anybody who meet me and know, I'm spiritual. You show me what God did on this planet, then I'll show you what anybody's opinion is. If you show me what God did on this planet, then, you know, basically what I'm telling you is I can't judge nobody in a nutshell. So like I just told you, when I got out, I had to tell my baby mama and my best friend to their face, I'm not fighting no more. I found God. You know, hey, kudos to y'all. If you think you could do it better than me, then hey.
So I mean, currently she has, I guess,
kids.
7 kids by, was it 4 or is it 5 guys? I guess 4 because you said 1,
got 7
then
kids,
3,
wow.
then your 2, then so 4. Okay.
4 guys.
And so that chapter is completely closed. There's no way you could go back to that home and kind of raise at least, you know, the kids that you have plus the other kids.
That thought crossed my mind. I'm just being real with myself. I can co-parent for the rest of my life, but it's like, even if you do change, you know, the damage has already been done. It's like, yo, psychologically for the rest of my life, I'm gonna be reminded.
How old is she?
My best friend. She's 32. So yeah, you know, for the rest of my life,
does she try to get sex from you anymore?
Yeah.
Because you say she was desperate.
She has, and when I didn't, it got to a point last year where I got slapped, punched, and kicked.
So she was trying to get sex from you, and you wouldn't give it to her. So she was punching and kicking
aggressive,
you.
Yeah. And the sad part about it was my so-called friend was standing right there on the porch. Facts. I'm not making none of this up. If you from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying. You stay on the south side. You know where Hickory Park at. Facts. You know my face. If you watching this, you know I'm not lying. Big facts. You know, shit, she tried to fight me, and you know, like I said, she got physical with us in the past. But by me going to do all that fucking time, any nigga that's been down that road currently right now, no, that ain't the boys a war zone. So before I go back to do that, God humbled me to where when she did slap me, I had to realize I put my hands on her. So I didn't hit her back, is what I'm telling y'all females. I learned where I was wrong at, and I matured and I grow, and I beat the statistic. When she hit me, I laughed and I walked off. That's the God honest truth. And her boyfriend, which was my ex-homie, he's standing there watching all this. Facts. Facts. That's how mad she was I wouldn't sleep with her. I even bought another girl, because I ain't gonna lie. I felt like that was petty for her to do that, so I'm on the petty. My baby mom named Alicia. So I went and found another Alicia and brought her to her house that night. She tried to fight me. Hey, Alicia, baby, come get this weed. She thought I was talking to her. You on the porch with your nigga. She got down. Turn her head to the side like Kevin.
Was it a party or something? Was it a get together? Like,
my homie was having a video shoot in my neighborhood, right? So I was just really out there on
some. Was a rapper?
Yeah, he rap. Yeah, he rap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My boy Hawk rap. You know what I'm saying? His name Hawk. Well, that's why I know him as. But he was out there doing a video shoot. I was really out there just trying to smoke me some weed, to be honest with you, come a pothead. So you know what I'm saying? When I went to go look for the weed, like I said, I knew I had the other Alicia with me. So goddamn, I was on my petty shit because my baby mama named Alicia. I said, I know I'm gonna fix her ass. I'm gonna go find a better Alicia. Facts. So when I was like, hey Alicia, you wanna go get some weed? My baby mama on the porch, she did exactly what Kevin Hart said. She turned her head to the side while her nigga standing right there, walked up on me and checked me. Who is this bitch? You don't need to be worried about all that. You got a whole nigga over there holding a whole baby. Why is you worried about who I'm with if you cheated on me with my partner? Help me understand. But long story short, she tried to fight the girl. I broke that up, so she fought me. The girl, when they got the weed, as I'm walking off, I got kicked in my back, I got slapped. I wasn't even tripping though, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? In that moment, I knew that she was really just mad because it's like Chris Brown said, that grass ain't green on the other side, baby. You know what I'm saying? That grass ain't green on the other side.
What are you doing to try to get off the streets right now, man?
Well, like I told you, I only been currently homeless
for a day.
For a day, you know. If it's
so what are you gonna do?
So I've already executed a plan, right? You know, when I came out of prison back in 2020, you know what I'm saying? I've been working ever since 2020. Keep a job. I was just currently, when I got out in 2020, working for a moving company. Shout out to Mike, man. I love you, Mike. Mike on the west side. If y'all from the west side, y'all from the Bluff area, y'all know Mike. You know Mike. Y'all know the movie company I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's in the Bluff. Big facts.
You still currently employed?
Right now, I'm currently unemployed because, again, like I told you, I went from working for Mike to working for Popeyes out in Villa Rica to working for Crystals on Sonora Road. Yeah, these are all the jobs I had. So I got W-2s coming is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I done filed them taxes, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's already official. You know what I mean?
So you got your tax return coming back.
You feel me? You
know, and so what are you going to do? Get your own spot or?
Get my own spot, and I'm definitely thinking about moving out of Atlanta, because I love Atlanta. But Atlanta got to know this. If you're a real ATLian, y'all know like I know, and I'm not scared to say this shit.
Say it.
As soon as way before Keisha came, when Shirley Franklin came and they bought the new Rainbow Coalition, shit ain't been the same. Facts. All the real street niggas and shit, they came with the DC-6 shit at first to lock us up, to get a lot of niggas off the street. You know what I'm saying? Big facts. Now, They just got our people fucked up out here, man. You know, a lot of people got that mentality, if you can't beat them, join them. And ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about, because here goes a stand-up guy. The reason why a lot of real niggas is homeless is because a lot of real niggas choose not to join this new society. So it's like it's forcing us into this corner. And guess what? The females don't want to fuck with you because they don't know the backdrop on why you homeless. Facts. So they done been brainwashed into thinking the niggas who got the money is the ones who they need to be focusing on. But see, the niggas with the money ain't telling the females the side extra shit they doing. Yeah, baby, I just want to kick the door and sit on the lick. Nah, nigga, you was just in Midtown. Tell the truth. Fuck is you saying?
So I mean, be specific. You saying that basically a lot of DL guys out here.
A lot of DL shit going on. I seen it with my own eyes. See, that's the beauty of knowing.
So you've seen this with your own eyes. What did you see? With my own eyes.
I've been over there on Punch late at night, man. You know what I'm saying? Seeing guys pull up on the rims in the 24s, gripped out. You know what I'm saying? Hopping in the car, making their little plays with the LGBTQ community. And again, it's the truth. It is what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? They know what they be doing, making those advances. Because you got to remember who's in control of the money down here and never get that shit twisted. They got these folks. I was just walking with them folks yesterday. The leader of the organization I was in was gay. He took us to Midtown. These folks got a fucking rainbow crosswalk.
Talking about on Piedmont.
Where's white right there? Where's white right there? All that shit rainbow.
Yeah.
Facts. I'm not capping. But again, that's why a lot of niggas on the street, and I know that in my soul. You know what I'm saying? So it forces a heterosexual male into a corner. Not only us, the main thing, people ain't looking at these kids. Why do people think these kids so violent? Where mom and daddy at? Oh, that's right. Leaving them at the house. I've even seen this. No cap. I've seen women leave they little bitty ass kids in the house just to go chase a nigga who ain't even their main nigga, and you know this nigga married and got a side bitch. That's why shit's so out of whack now. This world is crazy. That's why I say I love Atlanta, but I gotta get the fuck out of Sodom and Gomorrah, because if I don't, it's gonna consume me. Meaning that I'm gonna end up doing something stupid and Charles Black ass gonna be back at Jackson, dealing with a lot of these fake ass niggas running around here talking about they real and they not real. Facts, ladies. Open your eyes. I seen it. A nigga, one of my so-called friends, just tried to kill me last week over a girl that I didn't even know was staring at me, for one. But what do they say about that nigga if you watching me that hard, ladies? Facts, you gotta open your eyes.
All right, so listen, man, listen. If anybody wants to reach out to you, get in touch, or help you out, donate, anything like that, do you have a Cash App?
Oh, yeah. My Cash App is the $SEAYATL. And also, if you want to hear more commentary and more real shit, because like I'm doing it for the purpose of the Most High, you could go to both of my Instagram pages.
Okay.
It's IAM Thug Life. You'll see me. Take all this shit off right quick. You'll see me in the picture with no shirt on, with some red sweatpants on my I Am Thug Life. And my main page is H, E as in eagle, Z as in zebra, _, a real one. The same profile pic. You'll see my face. Follow my page. I rap and do all that. You know what I'm saying? Follow me.
All right, man. Listen, that was a very interesting story, man. And you definitely had a lot to say. We appreciate you sharing it all with us, man. And so we want nothing but the best for you out here. And God bless you, all right?
God bless y'all too in advance for all that do fuck with me, man. Love, I do it for the city. Zone 1, man. You already know. West side.
Yes, sir.